Hey everybody, Coach Hammock here, coming to you from beautiful Georgetown, Texas, here in room 122 at Benold Middle School with today's lesson. Today we're talking about graphing functions. So this is a notes page, and I'll have it up so that you can print it out if you want to as well. Okay, so let's jump right in. You can use a graph to represent a function. Absolutely. In any given table, each corresponding pair of input and output values forms an ordered pair. Remember, an ordered pair is going to be an x and a y coordinate. All right, and let's see, let's just keep going. Ordered pair can be plotted as a point. If you have an x and a y, you can plot it as a point. The x coordinate, well, by now we should know that this is the input and the y coordinate is the output. And then we've got the horizontal axis is labeled with the, remember horizontal is this way, left, right. That's going to be labeled with the independent variable. All right, and the vertical is going to be the dependent variable. All right, remember your words: independent, dependent, domain, range, x, y. We need to be, those are all interchangeable now, and we got to be good at that. All right, moving on. Graph the function y equals x plus 1 with domains 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make an xy table. All right, and what that is just xy, and then because we have the specific domains 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, that's what we put in for our domain. Remember, domain is the x. So now, when we put a 1 in for our x, 1 plus 1 is 2. When we put a 2 in, that would be 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to plot a point for each point or coordinate. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. And yes, there are people in the classroom while I am giving the video. Go ahead and say hi. All right, there you go. All right, and that's all. Okay, and so now we're going to plot these points. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Now notice I'm not going to draw a line on this to connect these because it gave me specific domains. It gives me the specific domains. If it didn't give me specific domains, I would be able to draw a line and just go with it. But because it just wants it when it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, that's why it's just the points. Oh, I forgot 5, 6. There you go. So it's got those 5 points. All right, moving on. Write a function rule for the function represented by the graph. Identify the domain and range of the function. So we're going to again make a table for the graph. We're going to put in these points. This point right here is 2, 0. This next one is 4, 1. Next one is 6, 2. Next one is 8, 3. And lastly, we have 10, 4. So now, sorry about that, everybody. I had an announcement while I was trying to record my videos. All right, so we're going to find a relationship between the input and the output. Now, one of the things I do is I do the teeth right there, and you see how it's plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. And so I know that that's going to be the change. It's going to be y equals x, and then I've got to see, okay, how can I get that there? The other thing that you need to do is you need to look at the change for the x right here. And so yes, it's a change of 1 there, but it's also a change of 2 here. So my relationship is going to be 1/2 x, and then we've got to go down to a 0. If I drop down one more time and got to the 0 right here, plus 2, and then right here I've got to drop down 1 to get to 0. So it would be 1/2 x minus 1. And let's see if that works. If I put a 2 in for x, 1/2 of 2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. The same works for 4. The same works for 6. So we're going to write a function that describes this relationship, and it's going to be y equals 1/2 x minus 1. So the rule is y equals 1/2 x minus 1. Moving on. Write a rule for these functions. I'm going to go ahead and let you try to figure that out. If you pause it in the next 5 seconds or so, go ahead and do that, and I'll come back with the answers. Okay, so here are the answers I got, and pardon the mess, but it's y equals 3x minus 3, and the rule over here is y equals 1/2 x plus 5. And so what we'll do is we'll work on this some tomorrow, and y'all have a great day. See you in class tomorrow.